Hey everyone, how's it going? Total Level here, as today I want to talk about 2024 video games and my top 3 games that I played and beat for this year, right? So 2024, another amazing year for video games, as Facecam today, Monday I felt very sick. Today, as I'm recording this on Tuesday, I feel much better, but still a bit lazily and everything, so yeah, just doing a voiceover for today, but yeah, I thought it'd be fun to look at my 3 favorite games that I played and beat this year, which was hard to do because there's some games that, just missed the cut, like East 10 Nordics and Trails Through Daybreak, which, very sad news of Masayuki Kato, I hope I'm saying their name right, the founder for Neon Falcom of, the Ys and Legend of Heroes company, has passed away, so very sad to hear about that, as just such influential games, and kind of think Neon started the whole action RPG genre, right? Or they were one of the grandfathers for it for sure anyways, with their games starting in the mid 80s, right? So rest in peace. Very sad to hear about that, but those games just missed the cut for me. Same with something like Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Also, these are games I beaten, right? So games like Metaphor, while fantastic, I love it and everything, I still haven't beat it yet. I'm taking my time, plus got some review codes to get through to do reviews of, right? So I'll probably get to Metaphor next year. Same with Visions of Mana. Was planning on doing Visions of Mana for December, but I'll have to push it back a little bit. But anyways, let's look at my top 3 games of 2024. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below your favorite games of this year. At number 3, I have Astrobot. This was just the most pure fun platforming experience that I had in a long time, right? It's colorful, it's charming, it's fun, it's cute, it's just wonderful, right? And what's amazing is so much of the game is this PlayStation product placement, right? Your mothership is a PlayStation 5, you're riding on a PlayStation 5 DualShock 5 controller, you're collecting PlayStation coins, things like that, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like just this love letter of video games, having all these different video game mascots that you can rescue throughout, PlayStation's history, along with other companies' histories, right? And once you kind of forget that we're on PlayStation and everything like that, level design is wonderful, as it creates a great balance of, everyone can pick up and play this game, to having levels that are devious, right? They are super challenging, and it's just such a fun experience, and love so much about the game. Is awesome. And it's funny because it's not the most original platformer. What it does is it takes the best elements from platformers of the past, but able to make them their own in this game, right? That's what's so incredible about it. A small team did this of 60 people, and it was just an incredible experience. And honestly, for me personally, it might be my favorite platformer of all time. It was just that fun, right? So Astrobot, very deserving to be on this list. It won Game of the Year, and I know some people have issue with it, especially when you have so many story-driven games now, but honestly, Astrobot, sometimes you just want a pure fun experience that puts a smile on your face, right? The only critique I would really give is the main boss of the game is just this green alien. It's kind of lame. That's pretty much it. I wish, the boss was more creative in that sense, but the rest of the game is super creative, so I can definitely let that slide. Just, the boss doesn't hold a candle to, say, a Bowser or Dr. Eggman, right? at number 2, I have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Love, love, love this game. What they're doing with the remake is phenomenal, and I know not everyone's going to enjoy it, not everyone's going to enjoy the changes to the story, changes to the gameplay, you know, and I'm definitely more of a turn-based RPG guy myself, but man, I just had so much fun with this, and, you know, seeing everything, all these different towns recreated, seeing Gold Saucer recreated for the first time, and, you know, new, extra characters, and yeah, just everything like that, all the main games you get to play, and, you know, it's just awesome, this semi-open world experience, and things like that. Now, what does hold the game down a bit for me is, as much as I love Queen's Blood, you know, kind of the main game of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, it does force you to play it a lot, and there were times where I'm like, okay, I just want to kind of play the story, I don't want to deal with Queen's Blood right now, right? So there were times with that, and yeah, some mini games too, not the greatest. Like, there's one where I had to look up a YouTube video just to get through it, because I'm like, I hate this mini game. It's like Gambits and something, Gears and Gambits, is that it? I can't quite remember, but I wanted to do it because you get some cool backstory of a certain character, won't say who, but really wanted to beat it, but it's like after the first level or two, it's just like, okay, this is kind of dumb tower defense mini game type of deal that I just didn't want to deal with, right? And then the open world parts, like, it repeats itself a lot, right? You're doing the same tasks over and over, so those did feel a bit tedious. And then Kate Sith was not fun to play as, and there's parts late in the game where you're forced to play as him solo, and yeah, did not enjoy that. That was the weakest part of the game for me, but everything else was just so wonderful. I was excited, but also nervous to see what would happen next. I was excited and nervous to see what story changes would happen, if things would stay the same, things like that. It was really great experience. Cannot wait for part 3, and yeah, I just really love this game so much. It's a phenomenal game. Love it, love it, love it. And then at number 1 is Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I loved every second of this game. I can't really think of anything that dragged it down besides maybe like the dungeon crawling labyrinth stuff you do, which you use to kind of level yourself up. Those parts were a bit tedious, but even that, it's like you didn't have to really do them, right? They were just kind of there to help you level up, gain experience, and everything. But man, I mean, I love the Yakuza Like a Dragon games. I love this series so much. Now, yeah, I only have, I think, 2 games in the whole series to still beat, which is Dead Souls on PS3, and I still need to beat Ishin, Like a Dragon Ishin. But yeah, this was just so cool having, you know, this go back and forth between Hawaii and Japan with Ichiban and Kiryu, right? And new characters of Jitose, which, yeah, she's awesome. Like, Susie Young, like, she is such a wonderful voice actor, which she also voices Yuffie in Rebirth, so there you go. But yeah, I loved her so much, and yeah, like, side quests in these games are phenomenal, because usually side quests in RPGs are a drag, right? They're usually your same lame old kind of fetch quests, or, you know, battle this monster type of deal. But for this one, even though you get a lot of quests like that, because of how they're set up and how funny they are, you want to do all these side quests, right? And then some side quests lead to these mini games, which are their full on, like, they could be their own experience. Like, There's a Pokemon type one along with an Animal Crossing kind of minigame you get to play, and both of those probably take anywhere from 5 to 10 hours just to beat, and you can keep playing them if you want after that, right? Like, they're full-fledged experiences. It's pretty remarkable, and yeah, it's put a smile on my face, and it's that balance of like very dark storytelling and certain elements that are just like, whoa, this is really, really dark. Even for Yakuza, like this game or Like a Dragon, like this game gets pretty serious at points, but you also get the very silliness of it, right? And it was just so much fun. I loved every second of it, and it's why it's my number one game of 2024, because like I said, I don't think there was a moment that made me just want to stop, or a moment that was like, oh, I have to do this part. No, every moment made me want to go through to the next. And great thing too is, like, even if, you know, say I hated this side quest or mini games, you don't have to play them. You don't have to do that, right? And I love when games do that. I love when games give you that choice of, you can play this or you don't have to, right? So for my list and for my top game of 2024, I give it to Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth. And so those are my top 3 games for 2024. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree or disagree with me? Like I said, what are your favorite games that you played and beat for this year? And hey, just let me know when your favorite games you played and beat this year in general didn't have to come out in 2024, right? I would love to hear all your thoughts down below, and yeah, hopefully next time I'll be able to feel a bit better and breathe a bit more, because man, talking like this is, I'm out of breath. Having a cold sucks. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Always appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you next time. Thanks everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, leave a comment, and subscribe to see more. Hit the notification bell to be notified of any upcoming videos. Also, follow me on Twitter at TotalLevelYT, along with Twitch, also at TotalLevelYT. Or maybe you only stayed for any skits I put in my video. In that case, please stay anyways. I'm so lonely. Alright, take care and have a great rest of your day, everyone.